my god. I tell you, it doesn't look like much, but that's hard to stand in. Hello, boo. Oh my gosh. I'm not really sure how this vlog is gonna go because I'm not able to do a huge amount of filming for today because Storm Darragh has landed, and when I say that I did not get a good night's sleep last night, that would have been an understatement. Storm Darragh is loud. It's also very, very annoying. So far we've lost the power, the electricity's gone out. We keep losing the internet and then it comes back for a few minutes, then it goes again, and now the water is cut out as well, so like, brilliant. But if my husband doubted any of the preparation work that I was doing yesterday. Anywho, I'm doing a lot of knitting with the light that I have. It's probably going to start getting dark about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I'm doing as much as I can, and then I think we're just going to light candles, turn on torches, and play board games until bedtime. But yes, this will be fairly quick because the office is freezing. The only room that's warm in the house at the moment is the living room because we have a wood burning stove, and so we're keeping lovely and warm, providing we stay in there. As soon as we go into any other room in the house, it's like, oh, cold, hello, but I have tea. So things could be a lot worse. Right, okay. And I don't know if my mic is picking up the sounds of the wind outside, but it's very loud. But we're doing okay. Oh, good one, good one. Right, okay, so this is a lanyard. I remember buying myself this because I have very... Why am I showing you this? You know what a lanyard lobster clasp looks like. This is the bit that you need to see. This is a design by ELLIS WOOLLEY. She has a YouTube channel. I watch it and I loves it muchly. Ellis, if you happen to see this video, thank you. I'm very happy with it and I really enjoy your YouTube channel. And I'll put a link to it below for anybody else who would like to check it out. She does vlogs, small business vlogs, where she sells her artwork and products with her artwork on it, while at the same time being a mum of a small kid, which is a whole job all of its own. So juggling a lot. Anyway, so I need my embroidery scissors for this because I wanted to explain why this and this that I got yesterday are linked. Okay, so I've got my other project bag out because my embroidery scissors are in here. My embroidery scissors were in here. Where are my nice pair then? Oh, you know what? Don't care. Too cold to investigate. These are my manky embroidery scissors. I keep these in my sock whip bag. But anyway, my point. When you're stitching or doing anything, you will usually find that if you have a pair of scissors on hand, they will be nowhere to be found when you need them, as I think my other pair have just demonstrated. So, lanyard, clippy, and now they can't go anywhere, but you know, they keep opening, and also these things are sharp, so ta-ta. See, now I can have my embroidery scissors with me at all times and I won't stab myself. Listen, I know sometimes I give the impression that it was a whole ordeal just getting myself dressed in the mornings, and to be honest with you, sometimes it is. But occasionally I come out with good ideas. I am stupidly excited, and I tried to match the design on the lanyard with a leaf. It would look a lot better with my pretty embroidery scissors though. Sorry, Manky Scissors, but you are not the one. Anyway, that's my little Advent treat to myself, and I've been waiting oh so patiently for that. And then my favourite, yep, having that with my tea by the fire because I'm cold. But before I head back into the warmth of the living room, I'm going to quickly show you sock progress because some of you are invested in this bloody thing. It's cursed, I tell ye. Right, there you go. See, it's slow going, but there's a little bit of a footy socky bit there going on there. Do you remember I mentioned yesterday that one side had more stitches than the other than it should have had? Well, I did a thing. I managed to decrease it the proper way, and now I have the right amount of stitches on either side. But don't worry, this is me we're talking about, so I have to balance that out with another mess up. I don't know if you can see my thumb there, because I dropped a stitch, because of course I did. I'm going to be honest, I am getting to the point where I'm finding holes and I'm thinking, as long as they're not laddering, because I did pick it up again, as long as they're not going to get bigger, I'm just going to stitch it up later. That's another future Kim problem. But I do just want to say, look, these are also in my project bag so that I can compare, but just to prove that I have made socks before. Look, you see? That was the last one. It's pretty neat. I mean, it wasn't the last one. I've got another one somewhere from another set that I started to make. So why am I having so many issues with this one? I think it's the wool. As beautiful as it is, it's cursed. It's cursed. It's a Christmas curse. But you know what? I will persevere. Oh no. I've just noticed. This sock is yay big, but the one behind it, it's... What happened? Oh. This was the second sock and this was the first one, so I bet you any money that's because my tension probably got tighter. But I'm just a bit shocked that I've never noticed that. It wouldn't be a pair of socks if I wasn't doing something wonky. But, okay, so I have a sweet. I have a lanyard and a don't you stab yourself thing, and I'm happy. This is going to go in my project bag because I'm so sick of losing my scissors. Right, okay, my nose is starting to run. It's that cold in here, so I'm going to shoot off. Hello. This is going to be a short one because I'm grumpy. It's day 2. Well, it's not even day 2 of the storm. The storm has gone now, but day 2 of not having any electricity, water or internet, which is not fun. But at least we can go out now and travel because the weather is actually beautiful. It's a lovely sunny day. The wind has gone. The rain has gone. The darkness has gone. I mean, the fact that I can sit in here today with no candles is amazing because almost through the entirety of yesterday we had candles burning because it was so dark. It's now 10 to 10 in the morning and yeah, yesterday it felt a little bit like the end of the world. It was a little bit frightening. And it's weird how small your world can get very, very quickly when you're cut off from everybody else and you're not allowed to go anywhere. And as I say, there's nothing, there's no electricity or anything. It just makes your whole world feel very small, even though it was for a very short period of time. Anyway, I'm hoping that the water, the internet, the electricity will come back on today, but it might even be tomorrow. So I don't know when this video will go up, or even my last one, if there will be 2 videos or if I'll just schmooze them all into one. We shall see. Anyway, so this is going to be quite quick, not least because I'm sat too close to the fire. I'm actually getting quite hot now. But this is the only room in the house with heating. So we're all living in here. I'm very grateful. Day 8 at the time of filming. When you watch it, who knows? And I think I know what I've got, which feels like a bit of a joke from the universe. It is. It's a freaking candle. To be fair, that smells beautiful. Sparkling winterberry. A Yankee Candle one, and there's no chocolate because well, there was no room in the bag, and quite frankly it probably would have tasted a bit weird being sat next to something that smelt so strong. Anyway, I shall add this candle to all of the other candles, and I will use it when we don't need it, because then it will feel more like a luxury and a nice thing and a treat, as opposed to just trying to do normal things while everything feels hard. But, oh yes, I did yesterday manage to do a fair amount of knitting. That in itself was tricky because I had in my head like, oh, it doesn't matter if the internet goes out and the electricity and whatnot, because I have knitting that will keep me entertained. And, well, number one, I spent most of my time trying to keep the kid entertained. And number two, it was really difficult to do when the light was so bad. But I did it. Get my face out of the way. It's starting to look more like a sock. And the heel is done. So we've got the heel flap, the heel turn, and then we've got the bit where I have the gusset, still no, where I've decreased and somehow managed to knit a hole in it. You can kind of see it a bit better today. It's just there, and just above it, I think, is the extra decreased stitch that I managed to do to make sure that the stitches were the same on either side. I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I learned a thing. Now it's just plain knitting until I get to the point where I need to make the toe. So Christmas sock number 1 is being a little less cursed today, which I'm very grateful for, because honestly, like I said, there's enough. I'm grumpy. I need to have a shower and a coffee that doesn't taste like camp stove coffee. It has a taste and it tastes like that. But you know what? At least I can have coffee. So yes, I am grateful. It could have been a lot worse, and we've checked up on our neighbours, the ones that are close by. Everybody's doing fine. Everybody's got the same story to tell. It was like, oh, that was a bad one. And it has also been quite useful in terms of seeing what we need in case it happens again. Because, as I say, we're used to storms, we've had blackouts before and things like that. So we do have things at the ready. We weren't completely unprepared. But over the summer, some of those things have disappeared, been lent out to people and not brought back, etc., etc. So it's now that we're going into winter and storm season, it's time to sort of like tighten that up again. Alright, I will love you and leave you, and hopefully we will get everything back today and I can actually upload normally again. Until then, I hope everybody else is okay. Were you caught out by Storm Darragh? How did it go for you? Are you also over it? Alright, I'm gonna go now. Ta-ra.